good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 11-3. I can't believe it's November already. Wow. But hello, I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper. Check it out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, etc. If you share this out, that would be really helpful because then more people here in Durham can find out what's happening. So let me put on my specs and move my keyboard. Oh, big shout out to Payne College in Augusta, Georgia. That's where my grandparents met. I guess 1882 was the year it was founded. Pretty amazing. Payne College, when my sister and I took a road trip to Georgia, we wanted to see, where our grandparents were from. Our maternal grandmother is from Elberton, Georgia, and then our paternal granddad, maternal granddad is from Augusta, Georgia. So we got to visit both cities and had a great time. And like I said, visited Payne, where my grandmother met my grandfather, and the rest is history. Okay, let's get started. Let's see. Get comfy here. I'm on the Word page, and I added some classes to the American Red Cross where you can learn how to save lives by learning first aid. You can not just save lives, but also help people who are in need when they're hurt. So let's see. There's adult and pediatric first aid. There's some online only classes, for example, like bloodborne pathogens training for tattoo artists. That's really specific, but very important. And first aid for severe bleeding, severe trauma, opioid overdoses, babysitting basics, very important for older children and teens. So you might want to check this out by going to durhamskywriter.com. Then you go to the Word page, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, the Durham County Libraries, with today being Monday, they're all open until 8. And then Bragtown, they're also open all the way until 8 tonight. So tomorrow, the libraries reopen at 9:30, and then Bragtown reopens at 10 tomorrow. Now, there are some city vacancies that you might want to help out by filling one of these spots. If you have special interest in any of these fields, let me let you know what's vacant this week. So there's a vacancy on the Durham Affordable Housing Implementation Committee. There's a vacancy on the Housing Appeals Board tenant, and then Mayor's Hispanic Latino Committee, and then there's a vacancy on the Participatory Budgeting Steering Committee Youth. So if you're interested, click on the link that's right there on the Word page. See what is expected of you in terms of time spent, whether the meetings are online or not. And then after looking that over and you're deciding that you're still interested, let the city know by end of day Wednesday that you're interested in filling one of these spots, one of these vacancies. All righty. Let's check with, let's see, there's so much on this page. I usually check the same things, but I do invite you to go to durhamskywriter.com and check out the document, whenever you have time, because I'm only touching the very surface with Bull City Hangout. Okay, let's see. Now, the Durham community fridges, they're still going strong. The one at St. Joseph Episcopal Church, that's at 1902 West Main Street on the Iredell Street side behind Whole Foods. So they're still going strong. And in fact, when I passed by there yesterday, I noticed they had a table out there and people were sitting and eating. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's becoming like a neighborhood spot. So the Scrap Exchange, they haven't opened theirs yet, but they will. Omi's, their community fridge is still there. I saw people donating food there day before yesterday, and the cabinets that are next to it. The cabinets are holding the non-perishable foods like the beans, rice, canned goods, that sort of thing. And there's one organization, they make lasagna and they put lasagna out, which is super awesome. Let me tell you where Omi's is, though. So that's at 2300 North Roxborough Street, which is on the corner of Club Boulevard and North Roxborough. Now, their landlord has told them to shut down. They haven't shut down just yet. But when they do, I'll let you know. And I'm guessing when they shut down, then the Scrap Exchange will step forward and open their community fridge. Or maybe they have nothing to do with each other. We'll see. I mean, I don't know if the Scrap Exchange is going to get Omi's refrigerator. I'm not sure of the details, but they are preparing in the Lakewood Shopping Center for letting the Durham Community Fridge, be on their property. Which is interesting because Catholic Charities is practically next door, and they give away food too. So it's really nice that people are stepping forward and helping people who are in need. I do hope that things will get better, and people are worried things are going to get much worse. I hope not. But one thing that calms me down a little bit is knowing that people are out there, not just helping, but some of them are just waiting to step forward, just to step in. So, and there are several ways that we as regular folks can help too. And hopefully many of them are listed right here in the Durham Skywrite. I don't think I have everything, but I do have quite a few places where you can help and get help. Okay, don't forget, election day is tomorrow. Don't forget to go out and vote if you didn't vote early. So I waited till the last minute, so I'll be voting tomorrow. Sometimes I like to, for the excitement to build up, and then I vote actually on election day. Okay, let's see what's happening with the Durham Tech Small Business Center. Let's check them. Let's see how they're doing. Let's see. Still scrolling. Okay, so today is what? The 3rd. Okay. Oh, this is tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow. Now, if you happen to know someone who speaks Spanish and they're running a business or they're starting to think about running a business, then let them know that Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is downtown in the Chesterfield building, 701 West Main Street. So if they prefer to get their information in Spanish, let them know that the center, they have these things called Café Emprendedor, which means entrepreneurial coffee. It's for obviously entrepreneurs who speak Spanish. So tomorrow from 10 until 1, they're going to have a big workshop called Costos. I don't know that I entered that in Google Translate. I don't know what that is. And it's in all capital letters, so it might mean something, which I don't know. But Costos, Finanzas para Pequeños Negocios. And that's whatever Costos is, finances for small businesses. So that's going to be tomorrow from 10 until 1. So let the Spanish speaking business owners and entrepreneurs know that they can click. It's in Spanish, so you can click right there on the word page and get more information and register. It's an in-person class, and there's a parking lot right there, right next to the building. Let's see. And then that's next week. Okay. Now I'm going to check for classes that are going to be held online today as offered by small business centers and community colleges across the state of North Carolina. They have these free classes. They're live. They're informative. They're free, which is great. And they're all on Zoom. Each class that I list has a link so you can get more information and register. And also, you can have them remind you so that if you're busy, you'll get a notification that your class is coming. So today, from 1 until 3, 45 minutes from now, from 1 until 3, there's going to be a free class called Introduction to Federal Contracting for the Small Business Owner. Yeah, having the federal government as your client or customer, that can be lucrative. That can be lucrative. Okay, you might want to look into that. Here's another one from 6 until 7:30. Break even and cash flow. Deciding if my small business idea is a win-win or bust. So if you're not sure yet, you're still thinking about it, then definitely you might want to take this class. And it will be from 6 until 7:30. And the cool thing about it, with it being live, you can ask the teacher and the other students in the class what they think of your idea. So yeah, you might want to check that out. 6 until 7:30. Here's another one from 7 until 9 tonight: how to start a mobile food business. And actually, I want to give a big shout out to the North Durham Farmers Market. I went there day before yesterday, and it was great. Malcolm Goff, the artist, he had a like a preview to an art show showing that he'll have, I think, in the next couple of weeks over there at the North Durham Farmers Market at the Soul Sanctuary. And it was really great. I just wanted to give a big shout out because I also spoke with a vendor there. I forget the name of the I forget their name, but I told her about this class. She operates out of Clayton, and she participates whenever they have the North Durham Farmers Market. It's twice a month over there on, what's it called? The same street you go down for Stagville, Old Oxford Highway. So I wanted to give everybody involved a big shout out. Okay, so if you want to take this class, and that's what I was talking to her about, that will be from 7 until 9 tonight. Okay, um, let's now score. Let's check with SCORE. They might have something going on. SCORE, by the way, is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They have mentors, they have classes online and in person. So let's see. Just checking. Okay. SCORE. Let me scroll down to SCORE. Here we are. Let's see. The next class isn't until Wednesday, and that will be in person at the main library. Welcome to Entrepreneurship. I'll remind you about that on Wednesday afternoon. Okay, let's go ahead and zip over to the health page. To your health. Let me click on that. To your health. Alrighty. There are some studies you might want to look into. Health studies, you might benefit from one of those. You can definitely go to durhamskywriter.com, then go to the health page and see what's going on with the health studies. But right now, I am looking for the blood drives. So the next blood drive by the American Red Cross is tomorrow morning. Here's one. Okay. So they'll have their crew over at the Mary Duke Biddle Trent Simmons Center for Health. That's a long name. The address is 8 Searle Center Drive. That's over there by the VA and the hospital. So that'll be tomorrow from 9 until 2. So if you can donate blood, you can save lives, and I know they would greatly appreciate that. So that'll be tomorrow morning at 9. Now let's check with the Blood Connection. They do the same thing. Okay, their next blood drive isn't until Thursday, so I'll tell you about that the day before on Wednesday. But I will tell you about the Health Equipment Loan Program. They're open tomorrow from 10 until 2. They're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street. They're run by the county. And basically, people like you and me, we donate things we no longer need of self-transport, self-care. Let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Let's see, crutches, be they the steady crutches or the adjustable crutches, the wheelchairs, be it standard or the transport type where you need somebody to push you. They have the different walkers, some with the wheels, some without. They have the front wheel walkers, they have the two-wheelers, the four-wheelers. They have knee walkers, rollators, bariatric rollator. I don't even know what that is, but they have them. So if you need any of these items, or if you have any of these items and you don't need them anymore, make a donation. They would love that. Then they, fix them up and then they loan them out to people who can't otherwise afford them. And, it's for 90 days at a time. Hey, Barb is here. Wishing you a great week, Patricia. Thank you, Barb. Yeah, Barb is a regular. She's actually Barb has an amazing history in terms of knowledge, computers, live streaming, all of that. She probably knows more than anybody else in the entire country, if not the world. So, anyway, hello, Barb. Very happy to see you. All right. So, that is, like I said, the Health Equipment Loan Program. Now, they're open 2 days a week. So, if you need something, if you want to donate something, you can do so tomorrow from 10 until 2. And then they're open on Fridays from 1 until 5. Okay. In fact, let me go back up to the top of the page, click on that blue button, the Health Events button. Let's see if there's anything happening today with it being November 3rd. Let's see, November 3rd. Well, here's something happening tomorrow at noon that I could tell you about. Duke is going to host the Mind Body Approaches to Coping with Cancer. So that's going to be tomorrow from noon until 12:45. It's virtual, it's run by Duke. If you can click, get more information, and you can register. Okay, now let's go to the. Actually, I did not, it's only the 3rd. I'm going to be at the Senior Center tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, Barbara saying you're too kind. No, I'm not. Sometimes the truth is the truth. What can I say? What can I say? So I haven't gone down to the Senior Center just yet. And I'm due tomorrow. I have an appointment with senior pharmacist. So I'll pick up a program, a schedule, then I'll be able to update the Senior Scope page. That's the information where I have the information for the Derm Center for Senior Life. So it's not up to date just yet because it's only the first work day in November. So stay tuned. I'll have that updated before you know it. So because I can't go to the Senior Scope page, I will go to the Let's Go page. Alrighty, let me do that. Oh, if you need help, if your cupboard is bare, here's the thing. The Elizabeth Street United Methodist Church, once a month, they have the food giveaway in the parking lot across the street from the church. Not there right at the church, but across the street where you can drive by and pick up groceries. So the address is 1209 North Elizabeth Street, but again, like I said, across the street. So they'll be giving the food away from 2 until 4. But if you're really busy, maybe you can't get a lot of time off of work or whatever, or maybe you want to just zip over there, you have to pick up the kids and time is really tight, then you can actually register by getting a number by stopping in between 12:30 and 2. I know that might sound counterproductive for those who might not have a lot of free time, but if your time is tight but you happen to be in the area, that could work out for you, where you register, you get a number, and then I think they let you somehow like a zip in, um, get in front of the line. I'm not sure how that works. But anyway, if you want to do that, if you can just wait until 2, that's fine too. But again, that'll be today, Elizabeth Street United Methodist Church, giving away food at 1209 North Elizabeth Street from 2 until 4. I'm going to stop mentioning the New Visions of Africa restaurant, their meal giveaways from 3 until 6, because I just haven't seen them open on the weekdays at that time lately. So yeah, so I'll hopefully we can resume that real soon. Line Dancing with Nikki, that's going to be held at the Southwest Regional Library, 3605 Shannon Road, and that's today from 6 until 7:30. It's free and it's for beginners on up. The Hayti Heritage Center's Heritage Rhythms African Dance class, that's today, 6:30 until 8, upstairs in the Chuck Davis Dance Emporium. That is at 804 Old Fayetteville Street, the official address, but it's on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. You can't miss it. Oh, there's a weekly fee of $10, and you can go ahead and pay that You can visit the Facebook page, and I think there's a way to purchase your ticket in advance. So yeah, just know that it's $10. Okay, Crunk Club Durham's weekly Crank Arm Durham Run starts at and returns to the Crank Arm Brewing Company, 620 Fernway Avenue, and I think the weather is absolutely perfect for running. That's going to be today or tonight, 6:30 until 10:30. So you can choose either to run the 3 mile or the 5 mile route. And of course, you're running at your own pace during this free event. The Durham City Council, they meet today. Their regular meeting starts at 7 o'clock, right there downtown in City Council chambers at 101 City Hall Plaza. So you can, if you don't want to go in person, then you can go ahead and watch via the city's website. I have links. The website, the city's YouTube channel, their X account, their Facebook page, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV. I don't even know what that is. Boxcast app. I don't know what that is either, but it's there. Frontier Channel 70, AT&T Uverse Channel 99. So there's no reason that you can't watch the regular meeting today some kind of way. And again, it's from 7 until 10-ish. They've gone as late as midnight. And it's very often the city council meetings can get quite entertaining depending on what's being discussed. So anyway, and don't forget to vote tomorrow, by the way. Now, tomorrow morning, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to have rabies vaccination clinics tomorrow. You call, you make your appointment either between 9:30 and 11 or between 2 and 3:30. Take your pet in, and then $10 exact change, and your pet, you won't have to worry about them getting rabies, which is a terrible, I guess it's a disease. I think once an animal gets it, I think they have to put it down. I know they do that with the rabid squirrels and all that sort of thing. So don't let your pet get rabies, please. I think it leads to lockjaw and all kinds of just horrible things. Now, if you're older like me, the East Regional Library, they have the over 50 crowd where older folks hang out together, talk about stuff, and there's free coffee, there's free tea. It's at the East Regional, 211 Lick Creek Lane, and it's from 10 until 11:30, and of course, it's free. And I think that's it. Oh, the City Talk Toastmasters Club. They meet today from noon until 1. Online is virtual on Zoom. And you will get to see people who work with the city practicing their public speaking skills. You can also learn how to do public speaking by joining one of our, I think we have at least 4 Toastmasters clubs here in Durham, but this one in particular is virtual. It's from noon until 1 tomorrow. Don't forget New Visions. Their grocery giveaway is tomorrow at 12:30 at 1306 Fayetteville Street. If you're driving, you can park right there at the W.D. Hill parking lot. That's their next door neighbor. They don't mind. If you're on the bus, pretty sure it's the 5 or the 5K. That go. You know what? If you're a bus rider, check the Go Durham website. There have been changes as of November 1st, which was Saturday. There have been some pretty drastic changes for some of us. Here on Cap Street, we lost the number 8 bus. I think the number 8 now goes from downtown. I think it goes down Lawson and somehow ends up on Cornwallis. I don't know. I just know it's not going down Cap Street anymore. So here on Cap Street, we have the 13 bus, and I'm not sure about, yeah, I think it doesn't go downtown. It ends up crosstown near the village. So yeah, you have to check Go Durham because there have been some really interesting changes. Some are a little odd, but they're trying to solve problems, and the problems are that as many people, how can I put it, as many people as they can, they want to try to serve them via the bus system. And there's one big problem that recently popped up because of a bus change. I think a regional bus change. There's no longer a city bus that that goes to one of the schools. Let's see, is it Carrington? Not Carrington. Let's see. Darn it, I can't think of the name of the school now. But it is over there by South Square. Anyway, the number 10, I think, goes close to it, but doesn't really serve the school. I'm sure I'll think of the school as soon as the show ends. Because, sometimes when you're speaking in front of a camera, your mind goes a little, a little wonky there. All right. So I think that is pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. Let's check the weather. Put my iPad down. Whoa. Oh, shoot. My car's in the shop, and that's my mechanic calling me. Let me let that ring so that he can leave a message, because I can't answer while I'm on the air. So let's give him a second. Call you back, Tony. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So we'll I'm sure he'll leave a message. Okay, he's leaving voicemail. Good. Okay. I hope it's fixed. That'll be quick. Wow. Okay. Let me hurry up. Okay. Let's check the weather, shall we? Okay. It is 60 degrees right now. It's really nice out. It's a beautiful day for a walk or a run. I saw lots of people out this morning walking their dogs while my car was being towed. But anyway, it's 60 right now. Partly, it says cloudy, but the sun just came out. The high today is 64. Now, check this out. It's going to be sunny the rest of the day. But look at this. Tomorrow, 64. That's fine, right? But check this out. Wednesday, 69. I bet Barbara's laughing. That's okay. She's not in North Carolina. She's Southwest. But anyway, 69 is good for us right now. Thursday 64, Friday and Saturday 67, Sunday 69. Then it plummets down to 52 next week. But let's enjoy this week because it looks like we're going to have a gorgeous week. No rain, all sun. It's not going to rain until Sunday. 50% chance on Sunday. So folks, we definitely have to enjoy this week for sure. All righty, I think that's it. I have to call Tony and see how my car's doing. Hopefully it's okay. He was able to fix it. Boy, it was really scary yesterday. Yeah. Anyway, I got told this morning, and yeah, big shout out to Awesome, who really helped me because I was in a panic. When your car goes out of control, you don't know what to do. So nice to have a friend there who can like tell you what to do, set everything straight. There you go. So anyway, I will leave you now. Have a beautiful afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, let me check. Because it's going to be a busy week this week. So I'm voting tomorrow. That won't keep me from doing Bull City Hangout. Yeah, I'll be doing, unless something happens, I'll be doing the show live. Oh, all this week. Okay. So I can say with confidence, I'll see you tomorrow at noon. There you go. Ciao for now.